Wabi-Sabi is a Japanese philosophy that has been cherished for centuries. It celebrates the beauty found in the imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete, embracing the flaws and the passage of time. This concept is a cornerstone of Japanese culture, deeply rooted in Zen Buddhism, which emphasizes mindfulness and the acceptance of transience. It encourages us to appreciate the simple and the unpretentious, finding elegance in the modest and the humble. The term wabi-sabi combines two separate words, wabi and sabi, each carrying its own profound meaning. Wabi refers to rustic simplicity and the understated beauty of the natural world, highlighting the charm in the unrefined and the natural. Sabi, on the other hand, denotes the beauty that arises with age and wear, celebrating the dignity that comes with the passage of time. Together, they form a philosophy that values the natural cycle of growth and decay, recognizing the beauty in life's fleeting moments. In the context of beauty, Wabi-Sabi recognizes that perfection is an illusion, and that true beauty lies in authenticity and the marks of time. It urges us to find beauty in flaws and to value the patina that comes with age, seeing the history and stories embedded in objects. This outlook can be applied to various aspects of life, from art and design to personal growth, encouraging a deeper appreciation for the imperfect. Embracing wabi-sabi means shifting our focus from the pursuit of perfection to the appreciation of authenticity, finding joy in the genuine and the real. It teaches us to see the charm in worn-out objects and to find contentment in the simple pleasures of life, reminding us that beauty is all around us, even in the most unexpected places.
The origins of wabi-sabi can be traced back to ancient Japan, a time when the culture was deeply intertwined with nature and spirituality. It evolved from the principles of Zen Buddhism, which emphasize simplicity, humility, and the acceptance of transience. Zen teachings encourage a deep appreciation for the fleeting nature of life, which is a core aspect of wabi-sabi. Wabi-sabi found its early expression in the Japanese tea ceremony, a practice that embodies the essence of this philosophy. The tea ceremony, or cha-no-yu, is a ritual that values quiet simplicity and the beauty of everyday objects. Each element, from the tea utensils to the room itself, is chosen for its understated elegance and natural imperfections. It was during the Muromachi period, from 1336 to 1573, that the tea masters began to emphasize wabi-sabi aesthetics. These masters, such as Sen no Rikyu, played a pivotal role in shaping the tea ceremony into a reflection of wabi-sabi principles. This period marked the beginning of wabi-sabi's integration into various art forms. Artists began to explore themes of impermanence and imperfection in their work, creating pieces that celebrated the beauty of the natural world. Over time, wabi-sabi's influence expanded beyond the tea ceremony. It began to permeate other aspects of Japanese culture, including architecture and interior design. It began to shape Japanese pottery, garden design, and architecture. The asymmetrical lines and natural materials used in these crafts reflect the wabi-sabi aesthetic. Artists and craftsmen started to value the irregular, the worn, and the imperfect as integral to their creations. This appreciation for the imperfect can be seen in the rustic beauty of handcrafted pottery and the weathered charm of aged artifacts. During the Edo period, from 1603 to 1868, wabi-sabi became more widespread. It was a time of peace and prosperity, allowing the philosophy to flourish and reach a broader audience. It was no longer limited to the elite, but permeated everyday life and household items. Common people began to embrace wabi-sabi in their daily lives, finding beauty in the mundane and the imperfect. This democratization of wabi-sabi allowed it to become a fundamental aspect of Japanese culture. Festivals, daily rituals, and even the simplest of tasks were infused with a sense of mindful appreciation. Today, wabi-sabi continues to inspire artists, designers, and individuals worldwide. Its principles resonate with those seeking a more meaningful and authentic way of living. Its timeless principles offer a refreshing perspective in a world often obsessed with perfection and newness. By embracing wabi-sabi, we learn to find beauty in the imperfect, the transient, and the incomplete, fostering a deeper connection with the world around us.
Three core principles define Wabi-Sabi: imperfection, simplicity, and naturalness. These principles are not just abstract ideas, but are deeply rooted in the way we perceive and interact with the world around us. These principles guide the Wabi-Sabi philosophy and can be applied to various aspects of life and design. They encourage us to look beyond the surface and appreciate the deeper, often hidden beauty in our surroundings. Imperfection is at the heart of Wabi-Sabi. It teaches us to see beauty in the flawed and the incomplete, reminding us that nothing in life is perfect, and that's perfectly okay. It encourages us to embrace flaws and irregularities. These imperfections are what make each object unique, telling a story of its own journey and history. In design, this might mean appreciating the beauty of a cracked vase or the uneven texture of handmade pottery. These elements add depth and character, making each piece one of a kind. Imperfection adds character and tells a story. It invites us to reflect on the passage of time and the natural wear and tear that comes with it. Simplicity is another key principle. It is about stripping away the unnecessary and focusing on what truly matters. Wabi-Sabi values the unadorned and the essential. It encourages us to find beauty in the simple and the understated, where less is often more. It advocates for minimalism and the removal of unnecessary clutter. By doing so, we create spaces that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also functional and calming. A simple, uncluttered space can bring a sense of calm and clarity to our lives. It allows us to focus on the present moment and appreciate the here and now. Naturalness is the final core principle. It is about embracing the raw and the organic, celebrating the materials that nature provides. Wabi-Sabi celebrates the beauty of the natural world and its materials. It encourages us to incorporate these elements into our daily lives, creating a seamless connection between the indoors and the outdoors. This includes wood, stone, and bamboo, which age gracefully over time. These materials tell a story of growth and change, reflecting the cycles of nature. Naturalness also involves a connection to nature, incorporating elements like plants and natural light into our spaces. This connection fosters a sense of peace and well-being. Together, these principles create a harmonious and balanced approach to life and design. They guide us to live more mindfully, appreciating the beauty in the everyday. They remind us to appreciate what is real and to find joy in simplicity and authenticity. In a world that often values perfection and excess, Wabi-Sabi offers a refreshing perspective, encouraging us to find contentment in the imperfect and the simple.
Embrace natural imperfections and signs of wear. Wabi-Sabi in interior design is all about embracing natural imperfections. This means valuing items that show signs of wear and age. A wooden table with visible knots and grain patterns is more wabi-sabi than a glossy, flawless one. Natural imperfections add character to a space. They tell a story of use and time. For instance, a ceramic bowl with a slight crack or a fabric with a faded pattern can become focal points in a room. These imperfections create a unique and personal atmosphere. Designing with wabi-sabi in mind involves selecting materials and objects that age gracefully. This includes wood, stone, and metal, which develop a beautiful patina over time. The goal is to create a space that evolves and grows more beautiful as it ages. To embrace natural imperfections, avoid overly polished or synthetic materials. Instead, opt for handmade items and natural textures. This approach not only adds beauty, but also fosters a deeper connection to the objects and materials in your home.
Creating a wabi-sabi home starts with the color palette. Wabi-Sabi favors muted and earthy tones. Think of colors found in nature: soft browns, greens, and grays. These colors create a calm and soothing environment. Muted colors are less distracting and more harmonious. They allow the natural beauty of materials and textures to shine. For instance, a wall painted in a soft gray can highlight the grain of a wooden shelf or the texture of a linen curtain. In addition to walls, consider the colors of your furniture and decor. Choose items in natural hues that complement each other. This can create a cohesive and peaceful look. Using a muted and earthy color palette also helps to bring the outdoors inside. It creates a sense of continuity with the natural world, which is a key aspect of wabi-sabi design.
One way to incorporate Wabi-Sabi into your home is through DIY projects. Upcycling and repurposing old items is a great way to embrace the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. It not only adds unique character to your space, but also promotes sustainability. Start by looking around your home for items that can be repurposed. An old ladder can become a rustic bookshelf, or a worn-out sweater can be transformed into cozy pillow covers. The key is to see potential in what others might discard. Another simple project is creating a centerpiece with natural elements. Collect stones, driftwood, or dried flowers, and arrange them in a bowl or on a tray. This brings a touch of nature into your home and highlights the beauty of imperfection. Adding small, affordable accents can also enhance your Wabi-Sabi decor. Look for handmade or vintage items that show signs of use. These pieces add authenticity and charm to your space.
The Wabi-Sabi lifestyle is about appreciating the present moment. It encourages us to find beauty in everyday experiences and to live mindfully. This means slowing down and savoring the simple pleasures of life. Practicing mindfulness is a key aspect of the Wabi-Sabi lifestyle. This involves being fully present in each moment and letting go of the need for perfection. It encourages us to embrace the imperfections in ourselves and in our surroundings. Simplicity is also central to Wabi-Sabi. This means decluttering our lives and focusing on what truly matters. By letting go of excess, we create space for more meaningful experiences and connections.
Sustainability and ethical living are natural extensions of the Wabi-Sabi philosophy. By valuing and repurposing what we have, we reduce waste and make more thoughtful choices. This approach fosters a deeper connection to the world around us.